guys! In this video, I'm gonna talk about some things that I've experienced. Annoying shit that guys do! Guys, you need to pay attention, because I don't even think you're aware that the shit that you do is annoying. Pay attention and learn some stuff. And girls, back me up on this shit. The first annoying thing that guys do is brag about their sexual past and or penis size. These two things usually go hand in hand. They'll always make some remark like, well, I've never had any complaints. You really think that's what's gonna get us going? Seriously? Like, first of all, there's a fallacy in your argument. Fallacy. Because by saying you've never had any complaints, first of all, we do shit to politely, deny you in the first place. Like, we give you fake numbers, you know, we're nice about rejecting you even. Do you seriously think some girl is going to tell you to your face, oh my god, that was like the worst sex I have ever had. You suck. Even if you ask her, she's probably not going to tell you that it was. But just strictly saying the phrase, I've never had any complaints, is cocky and arrogant just to assume that all the girls who complimented you or just said nothing were telling the truth. Second of all, it gives us a reminder of all of your sexual past. That's like holding up a giant sign that says, I've had spectacularly amazing sex with all these other girls, and you're next! Like, we just don't want to hear that. And bragging about your dick size, just shut up. We'll be the judge of that, okay? Another annoying thing that guys do is not taking a hint. Back what I was saying about the polite rejection thing, you can only politely reject a guy so many times before the bitch hammer has to come down. Cause they don't seem to understand that very well. Some weird little thing in their brain is like, if we say anything but yes, I'll go out with you, or yes, I'll sleep with you. If we say anything but those two sentences, they still think that they have a fighting chance. And they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, no matter how many different ways you word it, no matter how nice you try to be. And then, of course, they get mad at you for being a bitch when they are completely unaware of the fact that it's the 25th time you have had to reject them or turn them down, and you're pretty much just losing patience with it. We get major props for hanging in there that long and being nice to you despite your 25 attempts in a row at dating us or getting us in the sack, because you really need to get a clue. This is probably the most annoying thing that I can think of that guys do. This applies to relationships, really. When all you really want is a good morning text, or a good night kiss, or a hug when you're sad, something that you think would come naturally to mind to do when you care about the person, and they don't do it, we bring it up. As a concern, not as yelling at you, not as a bitch fest. We just bring it up like, hey, why didn't you do this? I would have liked if you would have done that. And then the guy says, I didn't know I was supposed to. Yeah. It's not that you were supposed to. We kind of thought you'd want to, since, you know, you care about us and shit. It hurt our feelings a little bit when you didn't do it. Does that make sense now? Good, moving on. When they turn every conversation into sex. Oh my god. When you're just like chatting on Facebook or texting or even in person, you know, whatever. Oh, I took my dog for a walk in the park today and it was really nice. And then the guy says something like, oh, that sounds cool. My dick is big. Okay, so maybe they aren't really that blunt about it, but you know what I'm talking about. They find a way to just steer the conversation towards some sort of innuendo, and that's when they start bragging about themselves and hinting, you know, that they're awesome in bed and you should sleep with them. And subsequently do not take the hint that maybe you just wanted to talk about walking your dog in the park and really didn't want to discuss the size of their penis or their sexual history. Another annoying thing that guys do is when they try to make you change. Guys bitch that women try to change them all the time. Guys do that to us too, believe it or not. Like, you'll be watching a movie with them or something and he sees a certain hair color and he says, your hair should be that color. And you just kind of go, what's wrong with my hair color now? Oh no, it's nice, but it should be that color. We'll work on that. So what? They pick on you for your movie taste, music taste, food taste, clothing taste, whatever. They try to put you in dresses, they try to put you in jeans, they try to get you to get a different job, they try to get you to go to bed at a different time, wake up at a different time, watch a different sports game with them, try a different food. Some of these things could be chalked up to they want you to experience new things with them and be more open-minded or whatever. But some of it just comes down to downright kind of controlling bastard, like, get the fuck out of my life. If you don't like me for who I am, why don't you get yourself a dress up, dolly, and go with that. Another annoying thing is when they brag about their drunk stories. We really don't care how drunk you got one time, or how many times in a row you threw up, or how high the roof was that you jumped off of onto the trampoline and almost broke your leg because you were so drunk. We are not your buddies, and we don't give a shit. It makes you look like a freaking moron. Along the same vein of that is the whole acting macho crap. If, you know, we're talking to you about something, and it happens to involve a guy who's annoying us or whatever, and you're all, I'm gonna kick his ass, I'll punch his fucking face in, what? I could've stomped that motherfucker's ass into the ground. Yeah, we're really not impressed by that. Some women like macho men, of course, but for the most part, we just think you kinda look like a big dumb ape when you put on your little macho cape and try to act all badass. It just kinda makes us roll our eyes and go, yeah, you're so tough. Look at me being so impressed. Another annoying thing, asking if we've ever done a threesome. There's a fine line with this one. If you're like in a deep committed relationship and you're looking to widen your sexual exploration horizons together or something, and it's just something that never came up so you don't actually know, so you just ask, that's okay. But when it's someone you're like just started to date or looking to potentially date and you get that have you ever done a threesome question, pretty much you might as well just be saying, hey, I want to do a threesome, and if you're not willing to do it, I'm not really interested, or I'm gonna do one anyway behind your back. Yeah, we're not stupid. We know what that translates to. Probably the most infuriating thing that guys do, and I know all women will agree with me on this, is lie. Men who are watching this will get riled up over this one because their defense tactic here is for lying. They're like, well, you'll flip out if I tell you the truth because you've done it before. And if you'd like actually pay attention to what actually transpires in front of you anytime you've actually ever told the truth, you'd realize that it took us about 27 tries to get the truth out of you after much opportunity laid in front of you to tell us the truth, because we knew the truth the entire time. We just gave you multiple opportunities to fess up, and of course we flipped out about the fact that you hid it for so long rather than just being upfront. Also keep in mind, if you come forward with the truth on your own the first time when you should, guess what? We're still human. We're still gonna react. We're not gonna be like, oh, so you slept with this other girl? Well, at least you were honest, honey. Thank you. What do you want for lunch? Yeah, we're still gonna react to it. Don't be stupid, but how about also not doing stupid shit in the first place that you feel the need to lie about? Don't lie about shit. Don't lie about little shit. Little stupid shit, you have no idea. If you hide anything, even the smallest little thing, it doesn't matter. We're not mad at you about what you lied about. We're mad about the fact that you lied. And then we're like, well, if he's gonna lie about this little teeny tiny thing, then he's definitely gonna lie about something major. And then we're kind of like always on our toes, and that's why we do the crazy Facebook stalking text message reading bullshit, because you guys don't know how to be honest about anything. It might kind of suck to get a slap in the face, like at first reaction, but trust me, it will save you years and years and years of bitching if you just tell the truth right up front. Okay? This one in particular has always kind of gotten my goat. When guys talk about hot girls to you, this actually happened to me. A guy took me out to dinner one time and a movie. We got all dressed up nice, we went out to dinner, and we're sitting there, and the song was playing over the, you know, the music thing. He said something about liking the song, and I was like, oh, I've never heard it. And he said, oh, I don't really know anything about it. I just like it because the lead singer's hot. I just kind of felt like I should start looking around through my purse and be like, oh, I'm sorry, dude, I left my penis in my other car. We can continue the conversation there if you like, once I reattach it and start giving a shit. Yeah, that's just stupid. We don't really want to hear about that. That's just, first of all, offensive, and second of all, offensive. Another thing, guys, if you're trying to date us, don't burp like you just ate Thanksgiving dinner and won a pie eating contest right in front of us. Really annoying thing that guys do is ask for naked pictures. Again, the exception to this is if you are in a committed relationship and do that sort of thing as a little treat for each other, whatever. But when you're just starting to get to know someone, or you're not dating someone, or you have no intention of dating someone, even if you fooled around with them, but you're not dating them and don't want to date them, when they start bugging you for naked pictures, it's fucking annoying. The most annoying part about that is that they don't take no for an answer. I don't know if they're trying to like salvage their pride by trying to talk you into it or justify it to you. It's like, yeah, I'm not comfortable sending a naked picture of my body through the interwebs or, you know, through the satellite system to your cell phone from my cell phone so that it can end up God knows where. I'm just not comfortable taking a naked selfie for someone I'm not involved with. They don't seem to understand that. They will try to come up with all these reasons for why you should anyway, and they just won't accept "I don't wanna" as an answer. Then the next 10 minutes is just a bunch of messages back and forth of them saying, "Please," and you saying, "No," and them saying, "But you're so hot," and you saying, "No," and them saying, "Please," and you saying, "No," and then you just kind of have to stop talking to them because they just haven't gotten the picture. And the final thing that I like to address that guys do that is fucking annoying is bitch about being in the friend zone. If we don't want to date you, we don't want to date you. End of story. If you want to date us and we don't want to date you, then you're welcome to excuse yourselves quietly and quickly from our lives if you want nothing to do with us other than as a piece of ass. If you don't want to be our friends, that is not our fault, that is your fault. Don't bitch about being in the friend zone. If you care about us that much that you want us in your life as a friend, great, but don't bitch about it and don't guilt us about it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it made me feel better getting some of those things off of my chest. Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe, check out my vlog channel, and have a nice day. See you guys in my next video. Bye!